Well, hello, my keto community. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto under 20. And today, on my handy dandy chronometer, my macros my carbs are 12.5, and I do total carbs. I know a lot of you do some net carbs and it works for you. I know some people that don't measure or weigh and that works for you. But I've got my little routine and I hope you have a little routine too. And it works just perfect. Thank you. How does keto work? Just fine. Thank you. Right? That's your answer. Anybody asks you. And so I've been on maintenance for over a year. So I count my blessings. I enjoy my fats, my oils, my fatty cuts of meat, and tons of the best veggies that there are, with either the oil for the salad or the grass-fed butter on top of the veggies and on top of my steak. I love my keto food program. And I apologize for the taco salad and side salad that I had a couple of weeks ago. I just kept on talking even though it stopped recording. I don't know what happened with that. I must have had a sleight of hand or something. But I went to listen to it and it's like it said 7 seconds. And I said, no way, Jose. I talked for a long time about that because I gave out, the amount of grams in weight, of the salad and the meat and the cheese and the guac and all that stuff. So anyway, I apologize. I kept on talking. I thought I did a great job. Did you like it? It was probably a minute and a half. Oh, it stopped at 7 seconds. Oh my. Well, what are you having today? I'm having my OMAD. I'm having my two fatty bulletproof coffees first. So that's why I can have a substantial one meal, usually around 4:30 on the nights that I don't work. And so, yeah, I have my one meal and it's perfect volume-wise because I'm a hearty eater. So if I have a lot of like lettuces in that volume with some great oils to wash it down with, that makes me happy. It makes me feel full. It takes a while to eat it. So by the time I'm done, my body says, yeah, you've had enough. So today on my chronometer, this is what I'm having. I use the chronometer because I've used Lose It, Spark People, and MyFitnessPal, and this is the one that I like. Calories eaten, I was going to say weigh in at 1404. And right now it says calories burned are 1445, but that's before my fat walk. My fast walk, where I consider myself at 4 miles per hour. And so I do that, and I put in what I weigh. On Thursday mornings, I do a naked weigh-in, and I put that in, and I use that for the whole day. So that's at the very bottom. See the weight, and it was kind of an exciting weigh-in because my range in maintenance is 121 to 123, and I weighed in at 120.6. So I was below my low part of the range. So we'll see what happens. You know how if you're a female, I don't have to tell you about fluctuations, right? So I could be back into that range, or I could weigh 130 tomorrow. Who knows? This is how it goes being a female. And it's not like I'm changing up things. I pretty much, do that. What would taste good today? Sometimes I plan it because I've got things in the freezer that I've taken out. And then other times, like that taco salad, it was all Kathy's crazy life fault because she kept saying her husband was going to make a taco salad without the shell. And I started thinking about that. And then Rochelle commented, oop, that's it for me too for tonight. So I hope I can get it in one more time this week before the weekend, when it's always on Saturday, the Fathead Pizza, and always on Sunday, it's the Big Green Egg. And yes, it is that ceramic grill somebody was asking me. So what am I having today? Well, I actually did a show and tell because it's kind of fun to do it. So this is my big green salad. And the white stuff that you see in there is 1 ounce of the 365 feta cheese from Whole Foods. And this is 75 grams of organic romaine, 40 grams of organic baby spinach, 40 grams of baby arugula, both of those are from Olivia's, and then 40 grams of the watercress that I buy from it says BW Crescent on the cellophane bag. So I'm having that. And then on top of that, this morning, I was just in a little productive mood this morning before I picked up my elderly charge for the meeting. This is 7 grams of raw slivered onions that I saute in like less than a teaspoon of butter. And they just add the pop. That will be going on my big salad. And I will be having 3 tablespoons of oil, 1.5 macadamia nut and 1.5 EVU, organic extra virgin olive oil, first cold pressed. And that's just the salad. There's more. What? There's more? Yes, I love OMAD. This is 40 grams of yellow waxed beans that I sauteed in butter, 40 grams. And then this is 4 ounces of a tenderloin steak previously cooked on the Big Green Egg that I will be, and Greg makes them come out very rare. So when I go to reheat them a couple of days later in the week, which is what today is, then I can saute it in butter and it still stays medium rare. He's quite the guy that way. So that's my excitement with my food and my 2 bulletproof coffees. So I'm very, very excited. Now, who have I been listening to? I listened to Scott the truck driver. He just cracks me up. I mean, if you don't mind, the F-bombs, he is pretty funny. But I don't know any other person that can talk for over 30 minutes about Fage yogurt and never run out of things to talk about. I mean, it's incredible. But that he did, and he had some very good, sound, sage suggestions about it. He said, anything else but the Fage, according to him, should be considered a dessert because of the CRAP that's in it, or the artificial sugars, or the real sugars. And he says, treat it, as a side. You don't have it all the time. It's like a treat. Even the full-fat, plain yogurt from Fage, because it is high in carbs, but it's got great stuff for the gut. A lot of people do it. And here's my dilemma. I buy Good Culture cottage cheese and I buy Fage full-fat yogurt with all of the intentions of having it with my OMAD. And then, to be honest with you, I'd rather spend the carbs that are in both of those in having a little extra veggie, because I like my veggies. So I don't know. Now today, as you saw, it is 12.5 carbs total. And that just works for me. And my fat, I forgot to say what that was. My calories were 1404. 04, don't forget that 04. And so as far as my macros go, the protein's 47.4. So I like that. It's under 50. Older women sometimes don't metabolize protein as well as they did when they were younger. So that's good. 4 ounces of that filet will be perfect because I'm having that great big salad with almonds and feta cheese and the wonderful oils. And I love that. And it takes me a while to eat. Like Like Nona Gray says, it took her an hour to have her salad the other night. And that's the point, isn't it? So by the time you're done, your head says, you had a great meal. You're satiated. You can move along now. And that's what I do. So my carbs are the 12.5 total, not net. Oh, look, there's Freddie. And my fat is 120.8, which is absolutely where I like it. Now, my macros that are set up in my Cronometer that are based on my weight and activity level, which I put as medium or moderate because I do that fast walk, it says that I could have 135.2 fat grams. So that would be fun, and maybe I could. But today is not the day. Today is exactly where I like to be. Protein under 50, fat up there around, 100 and 121, and the carbs 12.5. And that really works for me. Now, if you're not familiar with intermittent fasting and OMAD, I do what I call a fatty fast, okay? I have the 2 bulletproof coffees. The fat keeps me going. Dave Asprey does believe that women might need more fat early in the morning to get them through the day, and I totally believe in that. Dr. Jason Fung, who wrote the Obesity Code and does a whole lot of work with the 2 keto dudes, he believes that, you're not going to have having just water as an intermittent fast with 1 meal a day is the best of worlds. But if you have a fatty coffee, it's not game over. And that's how I feel. And because of my food addiction, I'm not chewing anything for like 23 hours. And psychologically, that really works for me. So I drink 2 of these puppies and end up going to the rec center in like an hour. And I get to do my walk around, and I'm energized and I'm productive. I'll come home and do a podcast or work on my taxes or vacuum and clean the house like I did already. I'll do things, and it's not like I'm dragging until my 1 meal a day. My energy level stays the same all day long. And it's also the same on the nights that I work my overnights, which is from midnight to 8 a.m. I made that pledge, no food during my overnight, because I wouldn't be eating then anyway if I was home, not working, right? So that was my logic with it, even though I smell all these delights that the cops are cooking and they eat on their shift. And, as a lot of us know that have been here and listened to other people, if you are a sugar burner instead of a fat burner, fat adapted, then you probably do need the carbs, the sugar throughout the night just to keep you at that level where you don't feel that wicked rise in the sugar and then the wicked plummet down. I love fat because it just does this. And I'm one of those that likes this. So I'm going to continue my keto my way, and I hope that you guys have found what works for you. I always love to hear what works for you. It's always amazing, and that's why I look at keto not only as a way of eating and a lifestyle, but you're so free to learn about what works for you, how you can do it, how you can try it, and what could work for you might not work for somebody else. Like I think of people that would have the Fage yogurt. And I know that Tammy, Keto in the Chaos, she has a cup of Fage 0 fat yogurt in her day, and it's loaded with protein. So, and it's got those wonderful probiotics that just heal your gut. I get the probiotics from the asparagus. I like that. And then I take probiotic supplement as well. So we learn as we go what works for us, what satiates us, what gives us energy, what helps us poop, what helps us sleep better, what just balances out everything. And so total carbs, fats above 120, protein under 20, and total carbs, perfect for me is like 12.5 being I guess an older woman. I don't know. It works for me. I get that great big huge salad. I get those wax beans. I'm happy, and that's how I roll. And I hope that you have your recipe in place with how you roll and what makes you happy as well. Thank you so much for watching. I love it when you comment. If I haven't heard from you before, please make yourself known so I can give you a little welcome. And yeah, I will see you the next time. Please subscribe and please comment below. And if you need that one-on-one, I offer 4 different options. You go to ketocoachingsarah.com, all lowercase, and there you can see how much each session costs and what the deal is, and maybe it will work for you just to get your ship righted as you adjust to keto, or get off the ledge if you're struggling with a stall. I will see you the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.